Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine shall be thy food. Hippocrates. Everyone loves a good meal, especially your comfort food. The fries at McDonald's are almost irresistible. However, sometimes our comfort foods can do a little more harm than they can do comfort. The media is great at portraying the life-changing events that can be associated with just one large fry. But what the media doesn't tell you is just how harmful those fries can be in the long run. Today I will be telling you about what I've learned regarding how harmful foods can be and what part the media plays in this. My research includes how marketing techniques are used to promote unhealthy food as appealing and how it's programming us to yearn for those unhealthy foods. The food that is being marketed causes extreme health concerns, and we as a society that leans on our devices can be easily swayed by a pretty picture of appetizing foods. These foods can be harmful and very addicting. I hope as we go through, you will understand the role that the media plays in your cravings and just how harmful the foods that are promoted can be. Mariah Carey has a line in a song called More Than Just Friends, and she says, "Steady feeding for you like the fries at McDonald's." In this song, she's talking about the attraction that she has with this male and just how he is so addicting to her like those fries. The McDonald's french fries that we all love contain sodium acid pyrophosphate, or SAPP. Sodium acid pyrophosphate is an irritant that is also used in tartar control for our toothpastes. While sodium acid pyrophosphate in moderation is safe, too much can cause issues such as low bone density and osteoporosis. Low bone density is the brittleness of the bones, which typically happens in older crowds, and osteoporosis within the same, it's regarding the spine. When the media promotes these fast foods, sodas, and other unhealthy foods, it increases the amount of calories that we consume. It increases our preference for wanting those unhealthy food product categories, as well as it may or may not perceive in our minds the product may be more healthy than it actually is. 72.4% of the population has consumed fast foods. Unfortunately, children often fall victim of the emotional arousal that is associated with a fast food Happy Meal. Positive feelings of happiness and satisfaction that they experience after this exposure to the marketing. We've seen the commercials about the pet goat and the Happy Meal and how, it just makes everyone so much happier if you have a Happy Meal. I personally believe that the issue that we are running into is the overuse of our screens. By constantly being on our phones or watching TV, we are constantly being exposed to these ads or commercials that increase our appetites for those foods and poor eating habits in general, whether it be a snack, candy, sodas, anything of that sort. There's tons of commercials. We see them every day. Eating while on your screen can increase the likelihood of you eating more sugar, exposing yourself to more ads, and then eating more sugar again, which floods dopamine to the brain. Being mindful of your screen time and not doing what is called doom scrolling, which is constantly scrolling through your phone and possibly snacking at the same time. Limit your fast food intake. Limit your screen time. Try to do things such as exercising. Exercising is extremely important. Funny enough, exercise and drugs of misuse work on similar parts of the brain. They activate the reward pathway, which triggers the release of feel-good chemicals like serotonin and dopamine. Exercise releases those endorphins, which are also hormones that make you happy, similar to dopamine. My mother personally goes around and she takes pictures of the foods that we say that we really enjoy from other restaurants, and she attempts to recreate them at our home. I find that this is really a fun, little challenging thing that we can do here in our house, as well as it just makes life more appetizing. You still get what you want, just with a lot less sugar, with a lot less processing, and you learn how to make a home-cooked meal. In conclusion, the media negatively affects us mentally, physically, and emotionally when it comes to food advertisements. Lack of promotion in these foods and over-interacting with the media can caused by increased screen time. The importance behind all this is being very knowledgeable in what you are doing with your day-to-day life, whether or not you are or are not exercising, whether or not you are or are not snacking, whether or not you're constantly drinking sodas or anything of that sort, sugary drinks. But it is important for us to maintain the active mindset that we know better, so now we can be better. We need to treat ourselves and our bodies and our colleagues and our children much better. In conclusion, I hope that you have learned what the effects unhealthy foods can have on your brain, and how working out and cooking at home can do the exact same thing in a much healthier way.